he's on the player.
All right, guys. Questions for Evan?
Evan, obviously we saw you pick off a couple passes there in spring and fall. How does it feel to go out and do it in the game after obviously redshirting last year?
It feels great, honestly. I mean, it's one thing to do it in practice all the time, but like it doesn't really matter until you apply it to the game. So it felt good, especially in the red zone, especially after that unfortunate, quick change. They went from getting a strip sack. I think I wasn't really watching, but they got a strip sack and they were back in our red zone like right off the bat. Got on the field for 2 plays and then got right back off the field. So it's just kind of a testament to how our mindset is this whole season. Like we'll have the offense's back, they'll have our back. So I think it was definitely a blessing for sure.
Evan, so many new faces back there on the defense. How have you guys been able to mesh so far? And this is really a shutout, isn't it? Does it feel like shutout number 2?
You think that was a late hit? No, I don't think that was a late hit. That should have been a 4th down stop. But anyways, it feels good for sure. Like just playing together in the spring. Obviously, a lot of new faces in the summer too. Playing together in fall camp. Like we put in a lot of time together as far as like talking about communication. Whether that's in the locker room, that's up in the training table, we're eating meals together, or if it's a walkthrough that goes till 9 p.m. during fall camp. Like we're just all on the same page, and we're confident together. We know what we got to do. We got to have good eyes, good leverage, good effort, good physicality, and we should play well. So, the new faces are here. Guys are going to doubt us because, we're not in the defense for super long. But, shoot, I think as long as we play hard and we just keep communicating, we'll be in good shape.
Evan, I know you guys played 22 guys defensively last week. Not sure how many this week, but how good does it feel just to have that depth at all these key positions on the defense?
It feels great, especially like just being able to trust more guys than the starting 11 that you put out there. Keep guys fresh because, obviously, I think 2 drives today we had. Coach Aaron told us it was 28 plays. And it's like you got guys out there, 28 plays in a matter of 2 or 3 minutes. Like, you got to keep guys fresh. So it's definitely a lot of confidence, and it brings a lot of confidence to us because, just knowing, like, coming into the game, like, oh, I might get in today, or, like, I might be the difference today, and the guy who makes a play and just changes the whole tone of the game. So just being able to know that the coaches have faith in us, we had that many guys that could play to that level of like exceeding on the field and just being a ball player is super just brings you a lot of confidence.
Yeah. Back-to-back weeks with an interception from a linebacker. How big is it for your defense to have 2 linebackers who can effectively stop the run to also be reliable in pass coverage?
It's huge. There's a lot of teams that just play and they rely on their linebackers just to be run stoppers. And then after that, it's just like DBs, like shut them down in the pass or just rely on the pass rush. But just to have guys, because we have 5 or 6 guys in the linebacker room that could come in and do the same thing. So being able to get picks in the linebacker room, but also we have DBs making good run fits and making good stops at the line of scrimmage. Like having guys be able to play, like just be multidimensional and not being like a pass first guy, but having like a lot of different aspects that they can help the team with. I think that's huge, and it just shows how much like we've been working and like the versatility of our defense as a whole.
Yeah, I feel like you guys were tackling really good in the open field today, which I know was an issue last year. So how pleased are you with that, and how important is it to keep that up in the coming weeks?
Yes, sir. That's super important. I mean, that's one thing that we talk about all the time, and we keep track of in fall camp and in spring ball, and we call it a cup. You keep the cup. Just if you have an outside guy, inside guy, and a guy on top just to make the tackle, that's the best type of as long as we keep leverage. Like, that's how you eliminate explosive plays. If you look back at last year, even 2023, I wasn't even here, but watching the film, it's like the only big plays we had was when you got out leverage. So being able to tackle in the open field, keep the ball, funneled into one spot, and even if you miss it with good leverage, your help's coming inside out. So that's a huge deal for us, and that's one thing that's helping us succeed so far this year.
Evan, does the linebacker room right now have a little bit of edge on the DBs being able to say, hey, we got 2 picks, we won 1?
Yeah, I think so. I was talking to Des today. I said as soon as he got one, I tried to match it. But we got an edge on him. But we like to talk a little smack to each other back and forth. But at the same time, as long as the defense is getting takeaways, we're in good shape. We're happy about it.
And you mentioned obviously just feeling blessed for that interception, but just going back to getting this extra year. I mean, how special is it to go play in front of a crowd like this today for you personally?
Yeah, it's super special, man. I mean, that redshirting decision was hard, and I appreciate the coaches for how they took it. But it was a pretty easy decision for me as far as just wanting to maximize what I had here, and I knew what I had to offer. And hopefully you guys will see that as the season goes, and that's I'm really putting my, you know, just my life on the line, and like I want to dedicate my whole season to like playing for this state and just like showing them like my passion and my physicality. But yeah, I mean, it's just such an honor to come out here and play in front of all these fans. And you know, I never played significant snaps in front of a fan base like this where they're cheering for me instead of me being like at an away environment. So it's such a cool opportunity, and I'm just super grateful for it.
2-0. How's the vibe compared to this time last year?
Oh, compared to last year, shoot, it's completely different. But at the same time, we just have a sense of urgency, sense of confidence. And I mean, there was a lot of games we left out on the field last year, and it's like, you know, there's this next play coming up. It's not just another play. Like, it could be the play that changes the game. We kind of just have to have that mindset. But at the same time, coming into 2-0, like, we believe that we could win these games. We believe that we could win these next two and win out this season. But like, the reality of it is, like, these games are behind us. We're supposed to win these games, and like, we have to get a lot better from this week to next week. So this next week of preparation has to be great. Like, we have to exceed a lot.
Evan, how cool is it at the end to see Tegan Seeds and Cody Crawford get this game?
It's great. You should. I mean, I know you're in practice a lot, but these guys play their butts off. Like, if you see them in the scrimmages, they're running to the ball, flying to the ball out of the pack, and these guys just play their butts off. Like, you see them how they work in the weight room. They're just so diligent. Like, you know, it's easy to give up or just not lock in as much when you're not a guy that goes out first, or you don't get 20, 30, 40 snaps a game. Like, they come out ready to go. So it really just is a testament again to like our culture here, and just having guys like that ready. I mean, it's so cool to see like everybody on the team eating. So
And you talked about needing to improve on defense and as the team in general. How do you and this defense kind of go into the next game week ready to try and go 1-0 again?
yes, sir. So I mean, definitely penalties today. That one drive with the touchdown, we got the holding call on the TFL that would have got up to 3rd and 14. My late hit that, you know, I didn't think was a late hit, but it is what it is. Got him off of 4th and 10 probably, and then the PI that could put him on the 2-yard line. Just being smarter with that. I know sometimes you can't control that, but you can control your emotions and the late hits and all that type of stuff. And as far as that, we just got to prepare very well as far as watching film. Prepare like every week. Like, we got to start tomorrow, come in Monday ready to go. Know what these guys are trying to do. Watch them tonight, or they already played, I think, Cal Poly, and you know, just being able to watch that game, watch the UCLA game the week before that, because you know these guys are going to come in here ready to play, but we need to protect our home field, and we just got to continue to get better, be more physical, watch our film from today, and just maximize everything that we got coming forward.
Good.
Thanks, Evan.
Thanks, Evan.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.